In this short video, I'm going to show you how we use our Google Business Profile Boosting service to help increase the distance that your profile shows up on Google search results, and to also increase the rank position and hopefully get you on the first page of Google when people search for your services in their area. Google is still the #1 place people go to search for things, specifically if they're looking for a business or service provider in their area. People go to Google and search for, in this case, tailor near me. So that would imply that I'm looking for a tailor or a clothing alteration service near me, where I'm currently physically located. When your business profile is optimized and at the top of the Google Maps, it will show up in this section where they display 3 of the local businesses near me that Google believes are the most relevant to my search request. So in this case, tack tailor and alteration services is in the top position on the Google search results when we type in tailor near me. The goal is to increase the distance from your location that you show up. This is position 1, 2, 3, and then Raleigh Taylor here, 4. Taylor by Teresa is position 5, and so forth. What we want to do is increase the distance from your location in your service area because this only shows the top 3 businesses in this little section, otherwise known as the 3-pack. Our goal is to increase that proximity and get your business profile to the top of the search results. We do the research and we get all the little towns, villages, subdivisions, and unincorporated villages in your service area. You might be living in a town, in this case Wilmington, but inside of Wilmington, there are all these little individual towns or areas or sections of town. We get all of these, and then we get all of your services, and we create a page for each one. Here's an example of the TAC alterations service area. Everywhere these pins are individual little towns and villages and subdivisions in their service area. We create a directory-style type of website. We have a page for every service and location, so we build hundreds of pages for you on this directory site. The pages are optimized. Again, in this case, clothing alterations in Delville. Delville's the location. Clothing alterations is the service. The HTML inside the pages is set up with a specific structure to help influence the Google Map positioning. The pages are laid out and optimized, so they rank well and they get good organic positioning, and that's the first step. If you look down here, this is one of the directory pages that is ranked #1 for the term clothing alterations in Belleville, North Carolina. Now you can see that their business is not yet in the 3-pack, but they are ranked #1 organic. So these directory pages get ranked. People visit these pages and engage, and then over time, that engagement starts to influence where Google puts your business on the 3-pack. So even if you're not in the Google Maps 3-pack, we still get you a top position listing on the Google organic search results. So you still have the ability to have a presence and visibility for that search term, even if you're not quite yet in the Google 3-pack. Here's another example for the keyword Taylor Windmere. So again, top position, not yet in the 3-pack, but over time, as this campaign goes on, the engagement will start to influence the analytics that goes back to Google. Google then uses that information to determine who to put in the 3-pack. In this particular case, I want to show that this is the typical Google Maps, and these are the positions, 1 through 5. It goes on and on and on. We measure up to 21 positions. So this report is what we call a geograde report. We take each one of these points on the map and we set our reporting tool to the longitude and latitude of that point. And then we'll do a search for your service. In this case, Taylor. So imagine our software is at the longitude and latitude of any one of these points. It's searched for Taylor and then determines what position they're in. This is 1 through 5. 12 or 13 would not be on the first page of Google. This is the initial report of when this client started. This was the first report before the service was implemented. Their exact location, she's #1. But as you can see, if you go out a little bit farther away from her location, she doesn't show up in the search results. But after several months of using the service, this is what their report looks like now. So now you can see that not only are they in the top organic position, very close, they're #1 in the Google Maps, pretty much dominating the local area. But all the way out here, they're at the top 3. And in the highly densely competitive areas, they're starting to make progress. These 4s will eventually turn to 3s, and 3s will turn to 1s. It's all based on those directory pages being built, getting the engagement, and overall letting the campaign do its job over a period of time. So the goal again is to use our Google Maps boosting service to create the directory pages that are strategically keyword optimized for the locations in your service area. We get them ranked on Google. The organic pages get found by people in those areas. They click on those pages and view them, then click through to your website to contact you. All that data is sent back to Google and ultimately influences your positioning in the Google Maps to increase the distance and the proximity for where people will find you when they search for your services. And ultimately, that gets you more visibility, which gets you more customers and grows your business. So if you're interested in getting us to do this for you, let's get you started. You can submit a form to get rolling, or just call or text 908-324-5393 for more information.